Shalom. Call Haloim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to the Akim doing the work in truth and sincerity, as well as a few Akwat that listen and learn. This is Brother Shawar with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And this lesson, kind of just want to get into, something uplifting in the spirit, man, because, I myself, and I know brothers and of course a few sisters, we're all going through it, man. We're all catching hell. We're all, things are turning up as, the prophecies, we're getting down to the wire of the last prophecies. Things are going to get more and more severe, and as you grow in this truth, the demons that attack you and the trials that you go through become more intense. And, it could be hard to deal with, man. It could be hard, man. And a lot of people fall out because of, the hell that they may catch, and they may blame it on the truth when really, you're going to catch hell regardless. We're under curses as a people. We're really, it's a, how can I put this? It's a depressing outlook on this world when you just look at, you look at the world for what it is, man. You look at the position we're in and you look at things that happen in our life, especially as an Israelite man, Israelite women as well, but especially the Israelite man, it could be very sorrowful, man. And scriptures say that, matter of fact, I'm just going to open with it, and then I'll get some more scripts. So this is Ecclesiastes 1:18. It reads, "For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow," right? And, experiencing this truth, man, as you go along, that becomes more and more real. The things you go through become heavier. The Lord, he puts you through tougher things because your spirit is stronger. Your faith is increased, And as I said, man, it could just be, at times it could be hard to deal with, man. I myself is, going through something. And, and I've learned in times like this when because sometimes it weighs heavy on you, in certain moments. It just, things that we go through weigh super heavy on us. But I've learned to lean on the Lord and to put off, let go of the mortal thoughts, to put off the weak nature, because when you look at what we have coming, it changes your whole outlook on everything that happens to you, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai is about to, he's about to bless us beyond belief. Lord's will we be a part of the elect, and we get delivered into those chariots from what's coming, and I believe that, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and those that teach a likewise doctrine in truth and sincerity, I believe that we are those individuals. But we gotta look past what's happening right now, man. You gotta look past it, because if you sit here and think about everything that happens, and this is why a lot of people bug out in America and in Babylon and in the world. They can't see, what's coming. They believe this is the end all be all. So when things happen, they think that's just what it is, and it's just gonna stick like that. No, we have immortality coming. We have dominion over the nations, over the earth, the galaxy, to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. We have an everlasting rulership and everlasting power in righteousness coming, So the blessings that we have coming, man, listen, it doesn't compare to what we're going through. And that's just the facts of the matter. And And you know, we know it, you know, it's in the back of our mind, but we got to, you know, lean on the scriptures and lean on the Lord, man, to remind you sometimes, you know, and pray about it, man, because it can be hard, but we have such great things coming, man. And what it tells us, the Lord, what Yahushua told Peter in Matthew, when Peter asked him, what are we going to get for everything we've forsaken? You know, we're going to get everything we lost on this side 100-fold, man, in the kingdom. Family, you know, woman, you know, resources, you know, just children, whatever the case is, man. The Lord is going to give us everything back 100-fold minimum. And we know it's going to be more than that. Lord's will be a part of the elect. So let's get this in 2 Esdras 14:14. It reads, let go from the immortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off the weak nature and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. So, you know, we got to put off these mortal thoughts, because the problems that we deal with now, you know, in certain situations, you know, like I said, man, it could be hard. But to sit here and stress over these things constantly is really, you know, it's a worldly way of thinking, man. This is how the people of the world think, because they don't have understanding. They don't have the truth. They don't understand that this is all a simulation. You know, it's all a big test for us by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And they don't understand that we're going to receive such amazing blessings that these things aren't going to, they're not going to mean anything pretty soon, man. And it's really, we're going through it, as hard as it may be at times, for our benefit. We're going through it to be purified, to be perfected, you know, in our spirit, man. The Lord he's dealing with us as sons, so he's trying us on a different level than, you know, anyone else. You know, so we have the things we have coming, man. Is you have to put on the mindset of being an immortal king, because that's what we're gonna be as Israelite men, and even Israelite women. You're gonna be immortals, you know, immortal wives to those kings. But we're gonna be on top of everything. We're gonna be, you know, blessed beyond belief. You know, like, just that's the best way to put it, is because it really is beyond what we can comprehend in this flesh. So we have to start thinking like immortals, man. Because what does it tell us in let's get it in 1 Corinthians 15. Let me get it quick. So this is 1 Corinthians 15:50. It reads, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. And in the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, I can't remember exactly where right now. I might grab it after I finish this, but it says something to the effect of wisdom is the beginning of immortality. So in order for us to reach that point, we have to put on this mindset of, you know, understanding who we are, man, and what we're fighting for. You know, and I'm gonna keep saying it, because, you know, things can get hard, man, but we have things to look forward to. So we can't be all down and depressed as if there's nothing to look forward to. Because all this stuff is going to do a 180, you know, when the Lord is dealing with us in the time of Jacob's trouble, and he's getting us through, you know, peril after peril, you know, and he has that hedge around us, you know, all these things, you know, it's not going to be significant in that day. And those days are upon us, man. Especially, Lord's will, you know, that we get, those of us who are sincere, that we get beamed up into his chariots, you know, then, you know, that feeling is going to triumph everything. So let's finish this out in verse 54. It reads, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Right? This is all a part of us overcoming death, man. There are some of us already through the Spirit that are basically immortal, because, you know, it is written that a large portion of the elect is going to be delivered in those chariots and not going to see death. You know, some would die as martyrs, as a witness for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but be risen right back up. But then there's a good chunk that will be delivered and not see death, man. So this is the things we got to start thinking about. These are the things you have to put your energy towards, man. You know. And again, man, it can be hard, you know. Certain things the Lord puts you through, and the Lord knows where to hit. You know, he knows how to hit home, man. Because he wrote your story already. It's already written. So he knows, you know, what would affect you deeply, and you know, in certain ways. And you know, the Lord is in control, man. So leaning on him is, you know, if you have any type of wisdom, is the best thing you can do. But the Lord isn't gonna put us through anything that we cannot handle. That goes for, you know, now. That goes for, you know, these little things that we go through in our day to day. You know, maybe big situation or death in the family. You know, woman leaving you. You know, there's so many situations. Financially, losing a job. You know, whatever the case may be, which we're getting ready to, you know, lose everything anyway. But you get what I'm saying. The Lord isn't going to put you through anything that you can't handle, man. He just wants you to trust and believe in him, and he will get you through it. And that's what we got to do. Put on these immortal thoughts, man. Put on the thoughts of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And try our best to think like Yahushai himself. And I'm going to get a precept on that now that I mentioned it, that the Lord isn't going to put us through anything we can't handle, right? And that goes for as well as the time of Jacob's trouble. Because we're going to, you know, that's the real test. When things are going to be, it's going to be real life or death. And just, you know, we're going to need the Lord to survive. But he's not going to put us through anything we can't handle, man, based on our portion of faith. So this is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It reads, there have no temptation taken you, but such as in common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So we'll be able to bear it, man. And sometimes you feel like you can't, you know, to be honest. Sometimes you really feel like you can't, but then what? The Lord he'll give you a breakthrough where you overcome, and you grow from whatever whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is that's heavy on your heart or your mind or your spirit. You know, he gives you the spirit to overcome and to grow and learn. And now, you know, that part of, or that impurity in your spirit is now purified. And you become a better and stronger man, you know, in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, or a woman, you know. But we know the Lord is dealing with his men first. So the point is basically, you know, just we got to continue to lean on the Lord, man, and to lean on, you know, the things that we have to come. Because this world will keep you at a low place, man, if you just sit in here and sit in your thoughts and think about all these things, you know, that happen to us, that could happen, you know, the state of the world, the state of our people, you know. It's a depressing world we live in because of the wicked is ruling. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is coming to cleanse the world, man. He's coming to cleanse out the wickedness and to start over, you know, with a righteous government. So everything, man, at the end of the day, we're going to be fine, more than fine. But we have to trust and believe and go through this fire right now. You know, scripture say what? An acceptable man is tried in the furnace of adversity. So we gotta be tried first, man. We gotta just go through this fire, and it's temporary, so that we can be purified and tried to be acceptable and worthy, man, to receive these blessings. But it's coming, and we're almost at that point. We just gotta keep going and enduring to the end, you know, because then we're at the end. It's just the climax and the last part of the story before, you know, the kingdom that we have to endure. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. Start at 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them, and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine, and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. So, matter of fact, let me just keep reading it. You know, it's speaking for itself. Verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Beautiful, man, because listen, we're going to have dominion over the world, spiritual power. You know, our kids are going to be, you know, super kids. We're going to be super men. Our women are going to be super women. We're going to be a super nation and made to program to be completely righteous, living in peace and harmony, man, as we were meant to. No more killing each other, no more adultery, no more, you know, just tension amongst our people, man. No more confusion, death, disease, you know. So this is what's coming, man. The Lord is scriptures say this our Lord's, roughly paraphrasing, it's the Lord's good pleasure to give us the kingdom of heaven. So this is what the Lord wants to do for us, man. But he just wants to see us, you know, fight and go through it a little bit to, you know, to show us that, or to show him that, you know, we're willing, man. We're willing to do whatever for him. And he's going to give us the world and more. So these are the thoughts that we got to have when we're in times of, you know, when you're feeling sorrowful and you're, you know, going through whatever you're going through, man. Just remember Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is on our side. We have this truth. We have the kingdom coming, man. We're in the last days. We're in some beautiful times. You know, there's things to look forward to, man. This world is temporary. What you're going through is temporary. The Lord is going to make everything right. But we just got to trust and believe in it. All right, so let's get this. I'm going to end in Revelation 21 and then close it out. So this is Revelation 21 and 3. It reads, And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God. Verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So the Lord, man, the Lord is going to make sure we're good, yo. We'll be just fine, man. We just got to go through this furnace of adversity. This is it. The Lord said he was going to try us, man. And we're being tried. So continue to fight, man. Just continue to fight. Continue to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and You see these prophecies popping off, man. We're in the last days. So that means all the, we harp on all the bad things coming because the times that we're coming into are going to be, crazy times, a time like never before since there was a nation. So there is going to be a lot of death and destruction coming. But that means the good things, the deliverance, the Lord protecting his servants, Isaiah 65, that means those prophecies are going to be fulfilled as well. And of course, the kingdom of heaven. So we have things to look forward to, man. All these people who forsake Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, they're gonna get judged, man. We have the truth, man. We are on the Lord's good side, being in this truth, man. If you're sincere, so just keep going, keep enduring until the end, and think about what we have coming, man. Think about the end result. This is a fight we're in, spiritual warfare. So think about the result, man. Just enduring to the end, and we're in the last round. We're in the last round. So keep going, man. Where we have immortality coming, dominion over the earth. Everything we would ever want times a million for an everlasting time period. And we're gonna be righteous, man, judging the rest of these heathen nation. So I'm gonna close it out, but Lord's will, man, this was edifying and uplifting in the spirit, because that's what I wanted it to be, just something to uplift, a brother or a sister who may be going through something, because like I said, things can be hard, man, and we're in this flesh. So, I'm not saying you're not gonna react, but when you get to those times, those moments where you're super down and things are weighing on you, weighing on your spirit heavy, lean on the Lord, man. The Lord will give you that breakthrough, and you will overcome. We will overcome with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. A lot of our people in the world, they don't have this blessing, so they lose themselves a lot of the times. They make irrational decisions. But we have our power with us, man. We have the word, we have the truth. And this is going to carry us, Lord's will, to those chariots and to the kingdom, man. So keep fighting, man. Enduring to the end. We're going to be just fine, man. We're going to be all right, no matter what we go through. So I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakakudash. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and a Bible Ball.